What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Turn this mic up just a little bit. All right, we good? All right, let's go. Some, hit the key. Check. Oh yeah, baby. What's up with everybody? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? What's up, by Anthony? By Anthony. Abby Anthony. Bye, Antony. I don't know, dog. What's up, man? Welcome. Darkest Winter was good. I can't wait to hear it. All right, dog. I got you. What in the world are these signs here? They got community leaderboards and shit in here now. Okay, we'll see what this is all about. I got some weird options over here as I'm looking at my screen. It's putting up some weird icons I've never seen before next to you guys' names. So I clicked on it and it looks like they're giving leaderboards now for streams and stuff. Kind of odd, but it's cool. I ain't gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate. They're trying to do something different, trying to get their Twitch on. I really need to stream more on Twitch. I don't know why I never stream on Twitch. I should stream more. Just every stream be on both platforms. Drop that elbow on the like button. Drop them tracks off in my inbox. I'm waiting on you. I appreciate that, Antony. It's jacked up. It be like that though. Like I don't get most of the stuff in I was just thinking this the other day. So I watch I watch Mason Cam's podcast every day, right? And it is now popping up. I missed it all this week. Because I watch it. I mean, I watch it every day, but it is just not popping up on my feed. A bunch of the stuff that I watch ain't popping up on my feed. You know, and it's crazy because it's like I've been watching this stuff for months and it just ain't popping up in my feed. And it's not like I'm like skipping it. It's just not giving it to me because I literally do watch this like every morning. Like the full episode. I listen to it as I clean up. But yeah, a lot of people are saying like they don't get content notifications and stuff from some of the creators that they follow. I think that shit's crazy. YouTube just be jacking up the algorithm all the time for like no reason and shit. It seems like, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, it is what it is. YouTube basically told me, fuck my algorithm. Fuck your algorithm, punk. We don't need you. You need us. That's how YouTube be. They be like, F y'all. Here we go again. Force quit. This thing be acting stupid. Oh no, music. Here we go. Shut the music down. All right, I got a few tracks in. How you guys all doing and stuff? Do I gotta reset my damn Stream Deck? I'm going through it over here right now. Come on, Stream Deck. Oh, God, old Stream Deck. There we go. Let me give you guys some love.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful art. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
8 p.m. in the UK. Hope all is well with y'all. Yeah, I decided to do the stream today instead of tomorrow. Because I'm supposed to have a date tonight, but I don't think she's feeling well. She wasn't feeling well last night, though. I talked to her on the phone. She sounded like she was about to die. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to catch whatever it is, but if she feels better, it comes over. I just want to make sure that I don't skip the stream tomorrow. So I decided to stream today. 8 p.m. in the UK. That's what's up. Blues Brothers 360 Music Group. Good afternoon to you, Brody. Welcome, welcome. Start sending them tracks. We'll get going. Yeah, this is a stream where I listen to your music. So all the information is linked in the description and pinned to the top of the chat. So you should be able to, it's just send the emails to something, hit submit at gmail.com. Do you know what I'm saying? I guess we got a couple minutes before we get into this. What did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about something, but I can't remember. I seen somebody's video about something. I don't know if I wanted to necessarily do a video about it or just talk about it for a couple minutes while waiting for beats to come in. I don't know, but Logic Pro is up right now. Logic Pro is definitely up. You know what I didn't check out this week was that Illusion plugin from Waves. I seen some good results and I seen some awful results. So I don't know which one, you know what I mean, is the most important or how good it is. ST the coldest, what's up? Welcome. Welcome. Oh, I just need a couple more tracks and we can get going. We can get going on this musical voyage, this journey down you guys' tracks. Who the fuck is calling me? Hey, what up, Larry? Yo, I'm on stream right now. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm on stream right now, doggy. I mean, you can leave it there. I'll help you when I get off, but I'm just getting. All right, bet. Peace. Sorry about that, y'all. It's the homie. Still waiting on a track from you, though. All you gotta do is send the track over. Make sure there's nothing in the spam box. Do 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 do. Well, you guys got any plans for this weekend, for tonight or tomorrow? The first tomorrow? Fucking crazy how we're already at freaking June 1st. I can't believe my life flies by so fast. Hit that like button one time if you are just popping up in here. You know what I'm saying? We could use that. I guess I'll play one more track as I wait for y'all to send me a couple more tracks. I'm just waiting on you. MP3. You said SoundCloud is acting stupid. What's SoundCloud doing right now? What is SoundCloud doing? Showing you some disrespect? I wonder if this is just a beat or the whole shit. Yo. Hey yo, my brain moves at God's beats, a normal rapper not me. They sitting in the hot seat, snitching like Tekashi. Got vision like a bossy, you sitting still, you lost me. Cause I'm on point like dotted eyes, and cross these L's gonna come costly. So if you feeling saucy, better take a chill pill. No Bill Cosby, in a flash like paparazzis, you'll get whipped like Maseratis. Killer got ice in his veins, codename Frosty. Beat me? Yeah, them chances is lousy. Like a Holly Holm kid getting blocked by Ronda Rousey. Yeah, sleeping on these niggas like I'm drowsy. Yeah, sleeping on these niggas Ronda Rousey. I stay on the move like a bunny on hop, trying to get it stacked up where my money don't stop. Swisher rolled up, dab honey on top, in the cut with my boys, man, scheming on a plot. I stay lit, turn water into steam. Baby, I'm mid-flow, hotter than it seem. I'ma make it real, why bother with a dream? Get it by yourself, you can't get it with a team. I stay lit, turn water into steam. Baby, I'm mid-flow, hotter than it seem. I'ma make it real, why bother with a dream? Get it by yourself, you can't get it with a team. This isn't even my song. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was gonna rap on it, but then we ended up not doing nothing with this track. And so I just hit MP3, and this is the first thing that popped up. I was like, I thought it was a different version of this shit. Because I have another version of that same song. All right, I got some tracks in now. Let's go. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Jeremy. It cracks me up. What's up, doggy? All right, up first we got Urban Z. Not to be confused with Urban D's nuts, nigga. Let's go. Pause. Flip it. Damn, that shit was white as shit in my headphones. Made me feel like I was feeling it on my surround sound. I felt that. This shit is nasty. This shit is insane, bro. like how it's transitioning too. Pause. Urban Z made this. I like that 8-bit shit right there too. Oh, that shit was an absolute banger. I like that shit. I like that. Yeah, that one was a banger, dog. That was heat. Let me say what's up to everybody who's hopped in here while that track was bumping. What's up, the boss man? Welcome. Colorhead, welcome. RB, what's good? Oh man, Banta, what's up, my boy? Apocalypse Musicales in the building. So is Ed Wally and my guy Ox. Oh, we deep in here today, huh? Welcome. The usual suspects I see. That shit was a banger, dog. I ain't got no critiques of that shit. That shit was fucking fire. That shit was stupid. That shit was dumb. Ooh, she made me want to catch my breath real quick and shit. Make sure nothing's come over here. I mean, it's all cool. You can talk in the chat, Wally. You know what I'm saying? Best way to promote your shit, though, would be to submit tracks. Like, the next time I do this, to submit a track for your album. People like it, they'll go find the album. And then Darkest, somebody asked me if they could use my I don't care if y'all use these reactions. I don't care. I'm not going to copyright claim you. Don't be taking shit out of context and be having me looking all goofy on the internet, but I don't care if y'all use my shit. Yeah, putting albums together isn't easy. Oh, EDU Garcia Day Paradise nuts. Yo, you can't be doing that to me. It's going to take me like 4 or 5 streams to remember that shit. When y'all be changing up y'all's names and shit, I don't be fucking knowing. What's up, my guy? Welcome. You should have kept your fucking channel name the same for my fucking enjoyment.
Daddy, Nick Cannon is hilarious.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Everything's not about me. All right, up next, I've got Deharia Dave. Yo, HTK, you know we back in the 80s with this one. Well, let's go, brother. Taking it back to the 80s, baby. Damn, this shit bang too. Like I'm shopping in a non-Euclidean grocery store. I feel like we've reached peak level intro to corn music in the 2000s right here. This is like top tier. This would be in like, I don't know any stores from that period of time, but it would be somebody who was a top tier star. This would be their theme music coming out and shit. driving down Miami in 1989 be like this. I think the bass is cool because it leads into that low bass. So like down, 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 and then you get that thick layer of sub bass. I kind of like that. Where is GTA 6 taking place? In Miami? This is pretty smooth, you know what I'm saying? I've given plenty of love on this. I like the sound selection. I like the progression of the beat. I like the way that bass goes. I like that boom, and it goes into that deep. I like the way that is. I just feel like it's smooth. I fuck with the groove and the flow of the beat. I fucks with it. Just let it shine, baby. Just let it shine. All right, hit that like button if you have not already hit that like button. That helps the channel. All right, up next, we've got Blues 360 track submission. Appreciate your time. Good afternoon, broski. Appreciate your time. Thanks for listening. All right, let's go. Start of death at the end breaks. Reaction, what's good? That shit was tough, my friend. Just let it glow, baby. I like that shit. I like that. Come on. Yeah, that shit was dope, bro. I could hear like somebody said MF Doom, but I could hear like G Unit on that shit. The same with the first beat with Urban Z. I could hear like 50 on that or G Unit or somebody on that shit. Both fucking, I mean, all three of the beats are top tier so far. I see y'all came with it today. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So up next, we've got Antone. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody popping into the chat? I did say what's up to my guy, Cree Axon.
Oh my God. I be selling drugs in front of the building.
Art Around Blazer, what is good? Fiend Music, welcome. Blues Brothers 360 Music was the dude that y'all wanted to share the socials. That's the dude whose beat y'all just heard. Dazza Direct. Follow the drip. Just let it shine. Somebody said something. Can't forget, shout out the cameraman. I am the cameraman. I'm the captain now. All right. But do. Up next, we've got Antone. Make sure I don't got nothing in the spam box. Nope, nothing's come in. Let's go. Oh, you want the cameraman in here? All right, I got you. My bad. Let me get in a comfortable position. Boom. The cameraman is now at work. You know what I'm saying? He's here doing his job now. All right, let's go. There you go, Ox. All right, this is Antone. Let's go. Does sound like Summer of '76. That's the title of the song. I think if you found some better horns, this beat would be doper. Because I feel like those are more like 80s horns, and you got this jazzy ass 70s beat. You should find some more realistic sounding horns, because that's what they would have used in the 70s. Just my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I like the rhythm and shit. I like all the melodies and stuff. Yeah, I probably would have found a different bass. Like all your rhythms and all your melodies and everything, like all them shits is all fire, but it's just the sounds for me. But it's funky. Hey, I see that, you know that dancing emoji? This is the shit that dancing emoji is dancing to. This right here is that shit the dancing emoji be dancing to. Yeah, and at the end, maybe cut it down shorter a little bit or change it up a little bit. Like, just do different things. Like maybe you take all the drums out and just have the, the clap going or something like, or maybe some voice. There's just something to switch it up here at the end. Not a bad beat though, man. Just need to work on that sound selection. Work on that sound selection, and it'll make this beat fucking a banger. It'll make people think that they were really back in the summer of '76. Somebody asked if they can send more than hip hop. You can send whatever you want to send. That's appropriate. I was about to say, don't judge my couch. There's just a bunch of shit over there. But I was about to say, you can send anything that you want, but don't send me no music calling these hoes bitches. I'm sorry, I just thought it was funny because of Friday, Craig and him and shit. It is funny as shit. Still one of my favorite scenes of any movie of all time. Oh, that made me cough, tear up, snot up a little bit, all at the same time and shit. What's up, Ari Bands? I do them in the order that they come in. So unless you want to super chat, you're always welcome to super chat, but I'm not asking you to, but you're always welcome to. I always react in the order that the tracks come in. I won't play a second track from you until I go through everybody's first track. So if you send in a few tracks, I'm going to listen to everybody who hasn't sent in a track first. It's just how I do things. Body took a screenshot. I'm not sure what that means. So I'm just reading those comments. But do. All right, up next we've got the darkest of winter, AKA Jeremy. Let's go. I didn't know if I was gonna like that at first.
Sunlight paints my window. Another day lost to ghosts of woe. The smile on my face whispered to me, saying I'm not here. Staring at me.
This does sound like Tony Hawk music.
Past creations embraced,
I used to kill Tony Hawk.
but silence fills this hollow place. Trace patterns as inspiration. Dies if yearn and close my eyes. The smile on my face whispered to me, saying I'm not here,
Shit's fire.
haunting me. Dust upon a manuscript, legacy turned to gray. Echoes of applause have faded away. Sunlight fades from
That's a nice transition right there, bro. That's a good section. I fuck with this shit.
Another day lost to ghosts of war.
Yeah, that shit was fire, dog. I'll go ahead and give you one of these and shit. I like that shit. I like that. Hey. That shit was fire. All right, bands. I always start new every week because it's hard to find a new start point, or because not everybody shows up from the last stream and all this other stuff. So it's just every time I do one of these streams, it's start from scratch. But send a track over. I don't have that many more tracks to go through before. I have tracks, but send a track. I plan on being on for a while, so you can go ahead and send a track. That's all good. Unless I stop getting tracks, and then I'll stop. But yeah. You said you got this kick from the Soul Glow track? Yo, I seen this shit real quick. This is kind of funny. This isn't the actual singer, but this is at the Tiny Desk. This shit was funny as fuck. And then y'all can't even see this shit. Look at me, I'm fucking failing. Epic fail. I wonder if they have it from the start where. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Coming to America is probably my second favorite movie of all time, dog. That shit, I love that movie. You can tell by how many fucking quotes I have on this damn board. I need to go quote out the rest of my movies. Like fucking, I can't even tell y'all. I think when I get off this stream though, I'm about to download a bunch of fucking shit. Sorry, I'm just writing down a couple movies real quick. Oh, man. I got these damn long nose hairs that just be freaking rubbing up against my nose and making my damn nose itch. All right. The royal penis is clean, your sire. That boy good. Fuck it. One more time for the people in the back. Let's go. Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go. Get it all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Yeah. Just let your soul go. is. I don't know who Mina is. The only Mina I know is my cousin. No, that's not what we do here, AI. You just have to resubmit. Every stream comes with a new submission process. Can't always go through the old beats. And it's too much trying to look for your beat. I'm not doing that. But you can resubmit today. You just resend the old beat over. There's not that many submissions in here. But yeah, we don't go back to the previous week's submissions. You can resubmit them though, and I won't reject them. All right, so I got Leah Blaney up next. Leah Blaney, what is your name on my I always forget. What's your name on my in the chat? Ben Loco, what's good? Bowie Productions, welcome, fam. Dazzy Direct, what up, doggy? Chris Rodriguez, welcome. AI, what's up? Welcome, man. I wasn't trying to be a hater. I'm just telling you how it is.
So I can stop seeing your face in the mirror.
Come on, let's go. This shit sound like it's about to hit. And it's drum and bass. This shit sound like it's about to hit.
I close my eyes. I see your face at night. Every time I close my eyes.
What's up, Hussein? Quadrigos?
Every time.
Come on.
I close my eyes. I see your face at night. Every time I close my eyes.
I wish the drop would have hit just a little harder. Like the drums and shit. No, let's run that drop back. Sorry. I'll eat those words. Let's run this back from the drop. I guess the volume wasn't all the way. Let's go. That shit was a fucking
big news.
Banger.
Find new lower prices at Amazon Fresh.
Fuck yo, fresh prices at Amazon Fresh. But as far as that beat, I like that shit. I like that. That's
do say it's the shit, if I do say so myself, if I do say so myself, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that shit was fire as shit. Yo, somebody said I like making remix with like EDM tracks. I kind of want to get into that lane, but I would just remix my own music so I don't get copyright claims and shit. But like take some tracks and make some like EDM tracks, and then put my vocals over them and shit. But I don't really make I mean, I make house music and fucking house music. I guess that's probably the only genre of EDM music I make. Because you wouldn't consider, you don't consider synthwave EDM music. So the only fucking genre of EDM music I make is house music. That's it. What would you consider the broad term for a track like that? Oh, I guess it's drum and bass. I need to learn how to make drum and bass. What tempo do you start off with drum and bass? Like what tempo would you start off with 160? Yeah, see, I could fuck with that. 160, 174, I could fuck with that. Because that would be like 80 or 174. You're looking at 87 BPM if you cut it in half. Yeah, see, that's perfect. Like 160 to 180 would be perfect because the way that most of my raps are, they're typically somewhere between 90 to 94 BPM, but I could just slow them down. You know what I'm saying? If it's like 94 BPM, I can make it work at fucking, you know what I'm saying, 180. I can just slow down just a little bit, you know? But yeah, I might look into some of that shit, man. So what do you consider the biggest difference between EDM and electronic music? Are you saying electronic music would be more like synthwave and, shit like that? And then EDM would be like, I don't know. Cause like that's kind of what I want to know is, I know house is like 120-ish to 28 or some shit like that. Electronic music. Yeah, well, I get that. I'm talking about EDM music. Let's see here. What? $120 to $140. Drum and bass, $160 to $180. So yeah, man, I could fuck with some drum and bass shit and like do some remixes and shit. Hey, cause one of my favorite songs is The Roots. That song with Erykah Badu. And then at the end of the fucking track, it turns into fucking drum and bass. That song's from like 1999, 2000 though, but that shit still goes hard as fuck to me. All right, up next we've got Alessandro Farinelli, aka Apocalypse Musicale. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Some more people hopped in here. I want to make sure I say what's up to them real quick. I think anyway. I could be wrong. Chris Rodriguez, if I didn't say what's up to you already, brother, welcome. Thanks for popping in here. Hussein, I don't know if I'm the best, man, but I appreciate you for hopping in the chats and showing me some support for sure. I'm glad you're here. I think I stopped with Bowie. I think I said what's up to Bowie last time. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all being here, hanging out on this lovely of lovely Saturday afternoons and shit. All right, let's go. I'm probably gonna smoke after this track, just letting y'all know. So I'm gonna probably turn the camera off after this track for like a track or two. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight. I don't feel like cooking shit. I wish the hi-hats were a little louder. just wish the mix was a little louder. Overall.
Video of you pointing at Blake Griffin.
Blade with Def, yo, my man, Apocalypse Musicality makes Blade type beats, dog. If he was a type beat producer, he'd be a Blade type producer. FMZO, you can send your shit to the email in the description and the one pinned to the top of the chat. Bam, it's up there. It's up there. I don't know if I necessarily like this part of the transition though. But I do like this part of the beat. So maybe if you could clean up that transition a little bit better. But this part of the beat's hard too though. Hey, I'm gonna turn up my. Nah, I'll just wait till the song's over. It sounds like boss level music though. Like as you get to a certain part and you beat the boss and you get to switch up with the music and it starts getting faster or changes tones. It sounds like final stage boss type music. This shit's fire. You know I can only play about 3.5 minutes or so, but we'll give you one of these right here yet now. We'll give you one of these too. Actually, I'll continue to let it play for a little bit. I'm gonna go get my herb. I gotta do what I gotta do. Let's go. Y'all see the way I came into this room with a whole entire care package of shit. Ugh. I said, ooh, 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 ooh. Superman lover. Flying through the air at night. It's Superman lover. I looked at Michelle. Michelle looked at me. She said, ooh, 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 ooh. I want to listen to this song. I listen to this song every day. I watch this video every day. Every fucking day. This gets my day started now. Since it's come out, I love this shit. Y'all about to get a Superman lover real quick while I break up my herb. Superman. I know this is going to be entertaining and I don't have to pay attention for about 2 minutes. Sorry. I know it's not about me. It's about you. Just give me a couple minutes. If you haven't seen this video, you'll enjoy the video. It's got a great storyline. Where is my other camera? Oh, here we go. Don't talk about my desktop now. All right, let's go. I'm about to check that out, Daz a Direct.
Yo, the Superman lover, the bad motherfucker, a superhero like me? Man, nutter. I'm flying through the air, waiting on my intel. Dre Beats, headphones, playing Big L. What happened to the rap game, people? I was gone 10 years, now rap's a little weird. Mumbling words, I give them all of my spur. They had to tell McEnroe how they got served. And everybody attitude stank. It's chaos, but that's more money in the bank for me. Wing, wing, Superman lover? Yes, the guy with naughty hair and welfare ID. I jack Iron Man for the Audi. I sold coke to the X-Men and Batman to Molly. And when I need to get my bread right, Spider-Man sell weed for me literally on the website. Do you need my help? I said yes. It's about 50K, girl, send your address. What? And just like the Jacksons, I'll be there. And if you don't got my money, I swear, bitch. Yeah. Like the dope man, I'm watching New Jack City in my Ray-Bans. I fly to a crib, she said the po-po kidnapped a friend, so you know I'm about to go ham. I kicked in the door, yelled out, who want war? And got bit by a Labrador. Get him off me, bitch. No, stop. He bite me again, and you and him getting shot.
She said, please, Superman, relax. I'ma throw something sexy on, roll a blunt, and I'll be back.
Yo, I took off my Timbs and I hit the bed. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I'm about to get some head. She walked out. It was dark but sexy. She took the NFL knee and gave me Becky. I said, I'm coming. And then she paused. I felt the gun nozzle press up on my balls. What the fuck, babe? She said, shut up, punk. I turned on the lights. It's Miss Melania Trump. She had Michelle Obama tied up too. I said, Michelle. She said, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This song is so goddamn entertaining to me. This video, in the beginning of this second verse, the firest bars is Michelle Obama. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say.
Let's smoke, baby. Up in the sky. Let's smoke, baby. Yes, sir. Yo, I looked at Michelle and she looked at me. She said, ooh, 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 ooh. I said, Donald Trump kidnap you? I'ma get him. Then here come Donald like, I'm right here, nigga. Now everybody quiet. This is the day. I'ma keep it 100 as you black people say. The reason y'all tied up here, cause I don't wanna see the Obamas run another 8 years. I'm like, what you mean? Oh, Michelle, she could be the first lady in the president's chair. My dick grabbed the gun from Miss Melanie. I smacked her and pointed at the enemy. I said, Michelle, are you okay? Before I Aerosmith, can you walk this way? So I grabbed her hand, tried to fly through the ceiling. My x-ray, seen the helicopters on the building. I was like, whoa, they got us boxed in, but I'm an OG, I fight it out like Hopkins. I looked at Michelle, I gave her the gun, told her, start shooting when you're out of bullets, run. I smacked Donald Trump and held him for hostage. Everybody hit the floor now and watch this. Grabbed his hairpiece, lit it on fire. Mike Pence jumped in, his jaw got wired. The bodyguard seen it, they all got quiet. Cause when I'm on a job, everybody getting fired. Blow, blow, blow. They fell like dominoes. Told Mrs. Trump and Donald Trump, I gotta go. Looked around the room and said, come on, Michelle. She grabbed on my Superman lover cape tails. I flew through the fireplace, right out the chimney. Michelle was holding on, she said, don't forget me. Helicopters firing, the bullets did hit me, but I ain't feel shit. I had that brown liquor in me. I grabbed one of the choppers, made them both crash. Took a missile, aimed it at Tad. I blew up the entire administration. Dropped off Michelle and I took a vacation. And I'm out. Yeah. Yeah. This is another case of the Superman lover.
Hey, cause he has some fire songs, dog, and he's super creative, like you say, you know? This is a super creative ass song, you know? And then if you think about Redman, this is what nobody else has told me, but this is kind of what I've put together through time. So, like with Redman, Craig Mack used to like Redman, and he kind of rapped like Redman, kind of changed his style a little bit. And then Biggie kind of changed his style a little bit to sound like Craig Mack. So I said what I said. Y'all can put 2 and 2 together. I ain't trying to get prosecuted on the internet for saying that shit, but that nigga Craig Mack literally rapped like fucking Redman, and then Biggie changed his style to sound more like Craig Mack. Redman has a huge impact on hip hop. A lot of people don't realize that shit. Like, everybody love Redman. All the fucking rappers love fucking Redman because Redman is creative as fuck and he gets away with doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. Yeah, Superman Lover is fire, bro. You think Redman's rated well? Where do you rate Redman? Because I don't put him in my top 10, but I don't know where I put Redman at, man. Because I haven't really ever done a top 20 rapper list. I've always stopped at top 10. And sometimes that shit's fluent. It fluctuates. I prefer to do like my favorite rappers, top 10 and top 20, because then I can be subjective. Like, I could throw people like Brother Lynch Hung in my fucking top 10 because he's one of my fucking 10 favorite rappers all the time. I'll listen to more Brother Lynch Hung than probably almost really anything else besides like Wu-Tang and fucking Jay-Z, Kanye. I've probably listened to more Brother Lynch Hung than I've listened to Nas. So he would be in my favorite top 10. I feel like he's underrated. Mace would be in my fucking favorite top 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the greatest rappers of all time. That nigga he was on some commercial shit, but that nigga helped change the sound of music to how we get it to where we're at today. And that nigga had some bangers. And that nigga used to kill every single fucking feature he was on. He probably one of my fucking 10 favorite rappers. Not the greatest of all time, but one of my favorites, what I would choose to listen to. I would choose J. Cole over Kendrick as far as overall music. I prefer J. Cole's music to Kendrick's music. I just prefer more of J. Cole's body of work. I just know if I had to pick between what I would listen to first, I'd have to say it depends on the day, because Kendrick has dropped, an album more recently, and then he's got all those diss tracks. So Kendrick has more new music. So Kendrick might hit my playlist a little more often right now just because he's put out the more recent album. But then when we go back into all their old catalogs, I just prefer the sound of J. Cole's music more. Like, he makes the kind of hip hop I like listening to. Kendrick's cool though. He make good music. I fuck with Kendrick. Y'all know that. I fuck with Drake still too. I don't give a fuck. But I need to just go get another Black and Mild. I don't know why I didn't just grab a fresh one. Got me on the internet looking like a crackhead and shit. But I only want to take like 2 or 3 hits. I'm just going to go get another one. You said you only really know Stan and Mustard. Method Man versus Redman. Who would I choose? I would take Method Man over Redman. I like Method Man more. I don't want to say I look up to him because I've never met the nigga before. But like a rapper who I could say I've probably taken a little bit from at some point in time in my my musical journey would be like some of like the way Method Man rhymes and shit. I have songs where I'm rhyming like Method Man and shit. And so I probably would take Method first just because of what Method Man means to, how I shape my craft, if that makes sense, But it's not disrespect to Redman because, again, I think Redman is probably a top 20 rapper of all time. And I'm not mad if you have him in your top 10. He's got I've bought so many Redman albums. I've listened to so much of his music. Shit, since Muddy Waters and shit. He's got one of my favorite videos that fucking, he ain't shit. All right, sorry, y'all. Let's get back to y'all. I gotta blow my nose. I'm freaking bombed. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, I guess. Fellas and fellettes. Up next, we got Sticks Devs, Come to Say Disco Jazz Attempt. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see what it do.
I just came to say, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. I just came to say, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late.
I just heard that sample on a beat like last week or the week before. No, I used this sample. That's what it is. An arcade. I heard that beat. Yeah, I've used that. I just came to say before the beat. Oh no, that is a sample. Yeah, I don't like this vocal right here.
just came to say, I just came to say, it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. I just came to say, I just came to say, it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. I just came to say, I just came to say, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late.
I feel like this beat is straight, but the mix is hella clunky. I mean, I ain't talking shit, but that's how I hear it. Like it's, I don't know, I feel like it's hella loud. It could just be me though. Now I have my headphones set up.
I just came to say, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too.
This is alright, but I feel like the vocal could be mixed better into the beat. I feel like everything is just loud, like the piano, everything is loud. So some shit has to come down on the mix a little bit, in my opinion. Could be wrong if you guys think I'm wrong, but I just feel like all the melodic shit is all too loud together. So just fixing the mix, at least from how it sounds on my headphones. Maybe I should do fair justice because I haven't done this yet today. I just plugged these shits in and went to go. The track I was listening to sounded alright, so let me do my due diligence before I don't want to be a dickhead. I'm not being a dickhead, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like I like the direction.
I just came to say,
yeah, I feel like the beat's kind of clunky.
Came to say, I hope it's not too.
The mix, not the beat. Well, there was that one part of the beat I told you that I wasn't really necessarily in love with either. That's kind of what I think about this, but it's straight. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I tell you what, the best tip that I can ever give you about mixing anything would be this. It would be learn how to set up the level of stuff. There's two things that you have to learn that are very important when it comes to mixing. Well, in my opinion, what I think is the most important things is the sound selection of the sounds that you're using, and then it is making sure the levels of all of your stuff is important, or at a certain point to start. And then you can listen, you'll know automatically. You start getting to a point to where you're making music and you're not really have to mix it. You don't really have to do too much. You really just need to get it to a certain point. And if you're trying to get your music off to an artist, it doesn't have to be fully mixed, because the engineer's going to want to put their spin on this shit too, and that's their job. And we got to respect the engineers, because the engineers add the sizzle to your track. An engineer is what's going to make your track go from sounding like, okay, it sounds good, to like, damn, nigga, where'd you record that shit at? And there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? If you make music and other people make music and they don't have a place to record, or they record and they don't want to record with you, and you know what I'm saying, and they know you, or they don't want to record at your house or whatever, or they don't want you to mix the track or whatever, that's the reason why you get an engineer. Because then you're like, all right, let's do this track, I'll get this engineer. You know, start working with engineers more. They're musicians too most of the time. Or an engineer, either an engineer is a musician, you know, like, so they've done some part of this, like rapped or whatever, or they were the homie that didn't make music. And so they figured out how to get in with all the homies who made music, and they started like engineering tracks, and they started going to school for it or doing whatever. Not all, but a lot of engineers, it's kind of like that, because they just like, well, I can't really make beats, I don't really rap like y'all, but I could fucking mix your track for you. And then bam, that's how you got an engineer. All right. I don't know where I was going with that story, but we're back on the clock. Life Event Horizon, tracks for feedback. Thanks for listening. I'm only gonna play one.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Sure. This is the story of Redfin.
You mean Red Riding Hood?
No, I mean Redfin. Once upon a time, there was born a real estate brokerage that was also a
I don't know if that shit's a commercial or really. And I was like, God, that shit better not be the track. I was about to start swinging at the air and shit, man. I told y'all I just smoked. For anybody in the chat, this is like a good size melody for if like you wanted somebody to collab, and like let's say you have like somebody who raps fast and somebody who raps slow. So like you have somebody who raps from Texas, you know what I'm saying, and like I'm not gonna try to imitate somebody from down there because I don't rap like that. But you know, somebody who raps slower and somebody who raps fast and could chop. Because I'm just hearing. This whole rap, but I could rap this shit to it. I could rap some shit like this to it. Tell them, put respect up on my name. Fully invested up in this game. A bully flexing up in your lane. Skinny still don't question my frame. These flows impressing up in your brain. I guess a lesson I'll explain. Your whole little section they can get flame. They ain't checking for me, man. Out here repping till I'm drained. Much stress, I'm blessed with this thing. Never been impressed with no chains. Never get invested. Never with no lames. They can get it next day, neck ring. When I meet him, I'ma beat him. When I greet him, I deplete him. Lyrics, I'ma feed him, make a motherfucker eat him. Show him I don't need him. Michael Jordan undefeated in the finals. When I see them, but I gun him, but I'll heat him. One senorita, she's a rider, she's a keeper. My niggas is in. I don't remember the whole rap and shit. I don't practice it. But you know, like you could rap so many different ways to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have heard that before, but I'm just saying that's a good example of a track where you can rap so many different ways. Appreciate that, Dad's a director. I don't really like this switch up at the end. I think this beat's all right. I think this beat is cool. I just feel like it needs a better mixing, and some of the sounds I'm just not sure if I'm sold on. Like when it gets here and it sounds like it's like a lullaby. I don't know if that was for me. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm wrong. But the beat straight. I mean, I rapped to it. It's the first beat I rapped to today. So obviously I think it's fire. looking at the wrong camera and shit. Hey. Come on, let's go back to this view. He had this mug too. My grandma got it for me, man. I use this shit every day. When they went to Vegas. I've been using this thing for like 7 years or so. This is my go-to. Yeah, that shit's cool. The mix just needs to be a little bit better. Some of the sounds could be a little bit better, like the guitar you chose and the strings you chose. Some of those sometimes just changing your sound selection could make a beat go from being a good beat, sounds good, to being something that's, fire, And that shit's the truth too with like basics beats. Like sometimes producers make super basic beats. Like, so Mustard said the knock that he gets is that his beats be basic. But the nigga picks good sounds. That shit sounds good together. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. If you can get away with just a couple of sounds and figure out how to get your arrangement fire and shit, and you get a fire artist on there with some good lyrics, I mean, you can make a track blow the fuck up. And so, like, Peekaboo's not the most, you know what I'm saying? The Baby don't rap on beats that are super complex. Like, look at all the beats from the past. Not all of them are complex or they're sampled. So it's like you don't have to have this super complex beat. You just need to have a good arrangement and some decent lyrics. The lyrics don't even have to be that great. I mean, I'm being real. That's like, I mean, the lyrics could, not saying that's what I do, but maybe that is what I do. I don't know. Y'all get to be the judge of that. But, I put effort in. You don't even have to put in effort anymore. And people still complain about music. It's hard being an old head of music that used to have to pay for shit. And now, like, there's all this free shit. And granted, I promote the free shit. When I see people talk shit about free shit, I be like, nigga, were you even around when fucking we had to pay fucking motherfuckers to make our beats and shit? Like, because we ain't had no equipment. Like, I'm 18. We got one computer at my house, and my parents ain't putting no fucking music program on that computer. So it's like, it's not that they didn't support, but it was like, I didn't have a computer yet. I was fucking 18. This is, 1999 or some shit. So then when I got a computer, and I had to pay for all this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was expensive as shit. And they didn't really have plugins, and there was nobody there to teach you. There's no lessons. There was none of that shit. So I'd be getting frustrated when I see people talk shit about certain shit, Fuck. Call Me Keys featuring Bowie Sick.
Is that Bowie in a Hellcat?
Yeah.
They call me King, a heart of gold. They coming for my chest. Beat up on it like gorillas. You a cold, and I'm a killer. Favorite flavor of the month. No, what's simple ain't enough. Never been a fucking filler. Yeah.
This mix is tough. I'm not gonna tell you. This is a rough mix. Like, you gotta get them vocals to shine through a little bit more, in my opinion. The beat's fire as fuck though. From the Midwest, where you from in the Midwest? Y'all know I'm originally from Omaha. Where you from?
The killer set of braids or a fade if you want. Killer me to acting trashy and nasty. I give my respect, bitch. You test me, you getting what you get. Not a drug, but I'm addicted.
I feel like, I don't know if it's just me. I feel like he's off beat a little bit. But I feel like it's like a way. I feel like it's more of probably a latency issue, and the engineer didn't fix the shit.
flashy and nasty. I give my respect, bitch. You test me, you getting what you get. Not a drug, but I'm addicted. Finger licking, thicky, figure fitting. Know you love me. Glock is always on the hip seat, but I whip deep. Couple shots of fucking whiskey, feeling frisky. Keep a duffel 'cause I'm hunting fucking money. Yeah, I promise it's a game and it's fucking ugly. I'm addicted. Not a drug, but I'm addicted. Not a drug, but I'm addicted. Not a drug, but I'm
Pull up flexing like I should. Fuck them streets, I'm from the woods. Got your bitch trapped in my hood. On your block like yo, it's good. Yeah. Don't want no smoke with the reaper. Bitch, I mix with G for creeper. High as hell and off the meter. Go about like cousin Skeeter. Yeah. Diamond match my damn Adidas. Bought my whip some new sneakers. Can't forget the kickers. Can't forget the kickers. Yeah. 412, sing you straight to hell. Bitches under fucking.
Are the people rapping on this song white or black? I need answers. While I wait to get an answer back, let me say what's up to everybody. Everybody who just hopped up in here that I didn't see yet, let me give y'all a shout out. What up, Todd Potter? I missed a lot of y'all's fucking commentary. I smoked, that's why. What's up, Chris Hamilton? How you doing? Kick back with Nick. Good day, fair sir. Dorovsky Music. What's up? Just sent one in. All right, we'll get to it. I'll see you in just 1 second, player. Hey, yo, June, I think I said I appreciate that already, but I appreciate you. Jason Jaded was good. Boy Productions, I need a new video, because I feel like it sounds like it might not be a black person. I don't like not black people saying nigga and shit. Like I don't like black people using any word that may have been used as racist back in the day, that a white person would use as slang, or that an Asian person would use as slang, or as any kind of name that somebody else, anything like I wouldn't say those words or condone that either. But niggas say that shit for a reason. I've been saying that shit for 5 years on the channel now. When's the new video dropping? I'm gonna probably record a video tomorrow morning. I'll probably record a video tomorrow morning. Depending on my afternoon, I might get on and do another stream like this too, but I'll probably, I mean, at a bare minimum, I'm gonna record some content tomorrow. I already really have the video ready to go. It's like I've got everything. I mean, I got everything. I just have to sit down and record the video. That's all I have to do. Like all the plugins have been tested out. They're all put on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's like a shootout. So the video's ready to go. I just have to record it. I'll just record it tomorrow. I was going to record it today, but I was just dragging ass. And like I said, I'm not sure what's going on tonight with me. So I might not be able to make a stream tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure I still streamed. Yeah, I have an MPC, but I might get rid of it. It's right there on that table. You can see it, kind of. It's like red. Hold on. All right, so it's like right back there on that table. You can probably barely see it, but hold on. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can maneuver this around. I'm new at this still. Oh, hold on. Here we go. You see it right there? Oh, it's falling on my face. Bitch. All right, so boom. You see it back there? It's like the second thing on the desk. I could have just went and got, with all the energy I just spent, I could have definitely went back and got that shit. What's up, Buckworks Entertainment? The Paper Planes was good. I kind of want to, I don't use it enough. And so, I don't know. I'm thinking about either sending it to my kids or letting my niece and my nephew use it. And then if I need it back, I'll go get it back. But I got, because my kids are fucking with music. I want to give them all the tools that I could possibly give them. I want to be able to give them like cameras. I want to be able to give them like microphones. I want to be able to give them like all the shit that I wasn't able to get when I was a little kid. When I was like 13, 14, 15 and shit. Definitely 17. I want them to have all that shit. Nigga, if y'all can blow up on social media, but y'all are responsible, do that shit. Do that shit. That's what I would tell my kids. I'll provide all the tools for you, but you gotta be appropriate or I'll take those tools to fuck back. Black Mask Music, you are up next. Let's go.
Did you ain't see the job, Frank? I think you wore right past it. The money job, Frank. What I gotta do, put a fucking sign on it? Look at this nigga right here. You know, Frank, Bumpy don't own 116 no more.
Hold on, I guess I completely glazed over that whole topic and shit, right? Huh? I mean, I don't say that shit. Don't come over here and say this shit if you're not black. I don't mean that shit to be talking shit or an asshole. It's like the only thing that fucking I ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Just don't come over here and say some shit that might be seen as racist. And we know what those things are. That's it. Don't come around me in my area, none of that shit. Keep that shit to you. If I don't even say keep it to yourself, but changes that mentality of I do what I want. All right, let's go.
Did you ain't see the job, Frank? I think you wore right past it. The money job, Frank. What I gotta do, put a fucking sign on it? Look at this nigga right here. You know, Frank, Bumpy don't own 116 no more. Bumpy don't own no real estate in Harlem right now. I'm the landlord and the lease is 20%. So look, don't sell dope then, Frank.
like this beat could be so much better if the drums were better. This shit hard though. I wish the beat was a little louder. That guitar is lovely though. Yeah, this shit's straight though. This shit fire though. I like this shit. Yeah, I like this section a lot. I like this sample and chop. But it does need a better mix.
In Harlem right now. I'm the landlord.
Yeah, cause this shit's fire. Yeah, I think just a steady ass fucking drum rate would go on that shit. Some standard ass drums. Overall fire. Both the samples are nice. I think everybody in the chat would agree on that. But the mix just needs to be a little bit doper, and I would personally change the drums in the first half. But you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. I'm just one man. But I'll do you a solid and play it back real quick because I gotta piss. When I come back.
Did you ready to see the job, Frank? I think you walked right past it. The money job, Frank. What I gotta do, put a fucking sign on it? Look at this nigga right here. You know, Frank, Bumpy don't own 116 no more. Bumpy don't own no real estate in Harlem right now. I'm the landlord and the lease is 20%. So look, don't sell dope then, Frank.
Up next, we got AI Beats. No subject. Free for profit. Travis Scott type beat. Fiend.
AI Beats. 999.
Right. still give you a thumbs up. What would you use this? Is this a Travis Scott type beat? I don't even listen to Travis Scott. I've seen him in concert once when I went to go see Kendrick. Dram and Travis Scott opened up for him. But I don't listen to Travis Scott's music. It just doesn't appeal to me. But is this what a Travis Scott beat sounds like? Some of y'all tell me in the chat. Put a 1 if it does. I'm not hating on the creator either. I'm just asking. I don't know about the sound selection. To rap on? I don't like the sound selection. I can't fuck with those bleeps. I don't even know if the beat would be. So I'm not laughing at you, so don't take it like that. I'm just fucking bombed at this point. I smoked a lot on that break there. But I would try to find different sounds. I don't know. Nobody told me if that was or wasn't Travis Scott type beats. I don't want to go play a bunch of Travis Scott music. But I just don't know, man. I'm not saying the beat's terrible. I just personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the sound selection on this beat. Yeah, the 808 or something is out of key, but I can't get past the sounds. And stuff like this, you need to change your velocities. So you need to like make your velocities go up and down so like the notes don't sound so bad. I'd probably make those go up an octave too. If I was gonna do this little piano pattern and then go into the dun, 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 I'd probably go up an octave on the part that's like dun, 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 and change the velocities a little bit. Make that shit a piano or some shit. Or some shit. I don't know. I don't have the answers, Sway. I don't have the answers. I mean, sound-wise, I would try different sounds. So I would try to, if you're trying to make a Travis Scott type beat, but then what you have to do is figure out the kind of sounds that Travis Scott uses. That's why I keep asking y'all, is this the kind of beat that Travis Scott would rap to? I don't know if it is or not. Everything I heard, I don't know. I haven't heard nothing recently. So, and then, I mean, you can figure out what plugins that their producers use. And then if you don't have the money for those plugins, there's a free version out there. I've given you plenty of examples where you can get like free bells that sound good or free whatever that sounds good. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all got, huh? Am I not talking loud enough? I thought I turned the volume up earlier. Did my shit cut out? Bitch. man. Nah, you can. Y'all should be able to hear me. Y'all need me to turn it up a little bit though. I mean, I can see y'all can hear me. But does the mic seem low? Should I turn it up is the question. I guess that's a two-part question. I can't ignore the fact that I asked if you could hear me first. Shit. Man. This herb I got last night, Jesus Christ. I don't know, is it ready for this shit? All right, so let's go ahead and yeah, man, just try using different sounds. Like, like I said, I can't suggest the sounds. I don't know who his producer is, but you could probably find his producer online and find out what kind of plugins they like, or try the best free plugins and putting effects on stuff. So sometimes effects might be your best friend. Because once you start adding a bunch of different effects, and what I was talking about earlier, the third most important part for me about making a beat is putting effects on effectively. So remember, like I said, basically gain staging, but it's not, but it's just setting levels, but knowing what level to start at. I should have finished that discussion. I could have gave him some levels to start at, but some levels to start at, effects, and what did I say? Oh no, I smoked. But whatever I said is what I thought are the most important things. Because effects would be the third one. What did I say? I said the mixing level. Oh, and in sound selection, like what I've been talking about, sound selection. If you get your sound selection together, if you get your fucking mix levels from a start point together, and you get your, how you can start how to use effects, you can put together a really good mix in no time. And you don't really have to do a lot of looking. You're not looking at the screen because you're moving the shit down. Like, I try to find a sweet spot. So I'm looking for the sweet spot. So I know where to start. And then from there is where I find the sweet spot, however it sounds. Damn, my nose is itching. Yeah, Chris Rodriguez, I only play one beat unless I only play one beat unless you super chat, but I only play one beat until I play everybody else's beat. So I give everybody else a chance to hear their beat before I play your beat. So you see, for the same reason, I skipped Antoni right here. Pretty sure you can see that, because I played his track right here. So it's the same. And I said this earlier, but I say this every stream. You can only, and like I'm about to skip Sticks Devs too, because I played one of his tracks already as well. So this is like a normal thing. This is how I run these streams every time. I'm not telling you that you got a super chat. That's not what I'm saying. But if you do, then you do get a skip. It doesn't matter if I played your music or not. Just so you know. But if I finish everybody's track up, I'll go back, if depending on what the time's looking like. Or I might go cook something to eat. All right, up next we've got Frenzo Beat Review on YouTube. Oh, hold on. Let me take this one step further. A lot of people send two or three tracks. I'll come right back to your track though, dog. I ain't trying to call nobody out, but yeah, like, so this person sent 2 tracks, but I only played one of theirs. It's just how it goes. I know you get it, but just in case somebody, I guess, doesn't understand. the drums go with the sample. Yeah, shit was straight. I mean, I think the drum pattern could have been better with the same drums. But I'm not gonna hate on a player. I mean, he was straight. Just again, like I would have changed the way the drum sounded with that sample, because it got kind of repetitive because it was like the same drum pattern, and I wasn't really with the drum pattern. So for me, I just couldn't really. I couldn't sink in and get all the way jiggy with that shit and fucking start dancing and shit. Shaking my shoulders and shit. But again, I'm only one man's opinion. You don't have to take my opinion as the end all be all. I appreciate what somebody said. This channel is so informal. Thanks for that, Antony. Hey, HTX Youngster, what's good? Jesus Christ. What's up? What's up? Stamina MC says, agree, 2 different vibes. I'm going to read some of y'all's comments out. If y'all want me to read any of y'all's comments out, before I go to the next chat, or if y'all want me to read something out, say that shit. Don't say no stupid ass shit, though. 2 different vibes running at once here. I'm not crazy about the static chord being machine gun triggered like that, nor the octave pitch with delays. That's highly personal, though. It's all good, man. We all have our thoughts. I don't know what none of the shit that you're talking about here means, other than like I guess I know what static chord is. An octave pitch shift delays. I know what that is. I'm talking shit. Who else I ain't say nothing to? Ben Loco, I don't know if I said anything. What's up to you? But what's up, brother? Stanley, welcome. Frenzo, I know I said what's up. I know I just played your track. Anybody else I miss? Anybody else? Mr. Jim X, what up, Brody? What up, my guy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my hat straight. Yeah, man. I mean, if y'all be watching the video, sometimes it's okay to just comment, I rock with this video, or I F with this video. That shit helps the algorithm. You know? Because I know some people only show up to the live, or to what I record and put out, but I get it. I understand why, because we're all on different time zones. So if I'm streaming and where you're at, it's 8, 9 o'clock at night, you got a family or a school or whatever it is, and or it's 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 or midnight, you can never ever catch a stream. And then especially if I stream at like 7 o'clock at night, then it's like 12 in the UK or on the other side of the pond, 12, it's just late, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so when only 33% of your subscribers are from America, it might be a little bit more than that, but I think only 33% of my subscribers are from America. And so since that's the case, when I stream, I don't get that much streamer people here, you know? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? What Mr. Jim X is saying is 12:20. Yeah. Hey, yo, post what time it is when we're in the chat. Yo, please. I you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I beg of you. I ain't no bitch. Look, I ain't no bitch. Me no bitch, nigga. But, yo, for real, everybody put in the chat what time it is. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see how many of y'all over here are from the fucking the other side of the pond? And I fuck with y'all. Y'all know I fuck with y'all. I ain't never disrespectful. I mean, I talk shit sometimes about, you know, crumpets and tea and shit like that, but God damn it, I'm allowed to. I'm American. We got freedom of speech over here. You heard? Well, unless it's racist, because them niggas really do eat crumpets and drink tea, so it's not racist. 4:46. It's 4:46 where I'm at too. In case I didn't give y'all my time, it's 4:46 where I'm at as well. Are you from Harlem? That's what's up. Yeah, I guess I should have asked. All right, let's try this one more time because I'm a dumbass, and I appreciate y'all. Appreciate if y'all would still participate. Give me a time zone, or give me your time of where you're at, and then where you're from. So don't like be vague. Like don't say like some long ass German word. Be like this long ass German word, Germany, or this long ass French word, France. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, cause I would be interested to hear your cities too and shit. You know, like this shit kind of interests me. Like I got people in where I live at my apartment complex. It's like a mixture of all kinds of people. So I hang out with a lot of people who are like, you know, Indian, you know what I'm saying? Like Asian Indian, like Punjabi and shit like that. You know, obviously I know my kids are fucking half Filipino, but here I hang out with like white people. I hang out with fucking black people. I hang out with Asian people. So there's like all kinds of different races here. And I be listening to them talk because I be trying to get a world view, because a lot of them, they may not have come from here, but they went to school and did all this shit. And so now they live here because it's just where they live, you know, like, you know, just apartment. And so I be trying to listen to them. So I be trying to know where y'all from too, though. 1241, the UK, north of London. EDU Garcia, Paradise Nuts said in Granada, Spain. That's dope. London, UK. Daz Direct says he stays in London, UK. Stamina. I'm actually a, what's it, Londoner? That's what's up. Oh, you so hold up. So where are you at? Hold on. I'm at 2245 in Rotterdam. So is Rotterdam, how far is Rotterdam then from London? How far is Rotterdam from London? Where is Rotterdam? I don't know. I'm ignorant. I can be honest. I'm an American. They don't teach us this shit in school. Yeah, but America's big as fuck though. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't really realize too. Like when people in Europe like be appalled that we don't know shit about Europe, it's like, nigga, America's bigger than Europe minus Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, there's a lot of shit that goes on over here. We got everything. We got we got tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, forest fires and shit. We got all kinds of, we got mountains and shit. We got all kinds of crazy ass shit in our country. So we gotta learn about all the crazy ass shit in our country. I mean, it is what it is. But they should do a better job though of teaching us about other people's cultures and shit. But divide and conquer. I know a lot of y'all understand that shit too, that divide and conquer factor of things. So if they can keep us all divided and not necessarily tell the whole story about everything, and we're focused on all this little petty shit, they can divide and conquer. And then they can always have us conquered because we're always focused on some stupid ass bullshit instead of focusing on the big picture. And that's these motherfuckers getting billions of dollars. That's Donald Trump's family's meme coin made $2.9 billion since he got in office. But the value of the coin is dropped from I feel like it was like $40 to start or $30 to start to $8 to start. So the president of the fucking United States of America did a meme coin pump and fucking dump. It's harder to be Americans. It's harder to be an American citizen for some people than you could ever realize, because I just don't understand how the fuck Donald Trump became the president again. I know this isn't a political channel, and I know some people don't want to hear this shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't like none of the shit that. I don't like most of the shit that this office has done. Like, I don't like how people are mad at people who collect welfare, right? So, okay, these people collect welfare because they're lazy and shit, whatever. But then throw a complete blind eye to Donald Trump doing a fucking meme coin scam and fucking turn a blind eye to that. So the motherfucker that's doing this scam over here is telling this person who's only going to get $30,000, you know what I'm saying, worth of years shit. So it's like food and shelter or whatever, you know. They're going to give her welfare and food stamps and all that other shit, and the kids will at least be able to eat all right and have a roof over their head. I'm all right with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what a lot of people say. I don't get no benefits. I don't get nothing from the government or nothing like that. I don't get no food stamps. I don't get none of that shit, right? But I don't have a problem if you do get food stamps. I don't have a problem if you decide to go that route. But the motherfucker that just scammed a bunch of people out of $2.9 billion without doing shit either, like without building anything or creating everything, it's just virtual meme coin. And motherfuckers still support this dude. I don't fucking get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I'll never understand that shit. I'll never understand how poor people would vote for Donald Trump and he's never been poor and he's never gone through a struggle. Like, and then you have, like, look, man, was Kamala the best candidate? I don't have the fucking answers, nigga, because she didn't get the shot. So I'm not going to prejudge, or I'm not going to say she was going to be great, and I'm not going to say she was going to be bad, right? I'm not going to say either of those things. But all these different races and all these different groups, they knew exactly what they were going to get from Donald Trump. And then next thing you knew, Donald Trump started deporting all the Hispanics, and Hispanics voted for Trump at like 59, 60%. So like 59 or 60% or something like that. I might be off a little bit in the numbers. Might be somewhere between 58 to whatever. Voted for Donald Trump, even though he told those motherfuckers he was about to deport them, right? He told these motherfuckers that shit. And he said he was going to get rid of all of these DEI objectives. And what a lot of these Hispanic people and these Asian people and all these other groups of races don't understand is, dude, it took black people 200 fucking years to make America okay for y'all to come over here. Like, it was the civil rights movement was only like 15 years before I was born. So it wasn't like everything was fixed right when I was a little kid and shit. So you know, Hispanics didn't really start coming over here until like the 50s and the 60s, except for a little bit of few, you know, that were in New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, a little bit of Southern California and shit. But Hispanics weren't everywhere. And so because of slavery and the chain of events that led from that with, you know, all the marching and, you know, cities getting burned down, false promises, like 40 acres and a mule, all this other shit. 200 years later, black people freaking like open this shit up for everybody, for like women to get their rights. So the feminist movement started to happen shortly after, you know, the black people got all our rights and shit. Hispanic people started moving here in the 60s, 70s, like 200 years later. So I ain't hating. I'm not a racist. I fuck with everybody. Like, I fuck with everybody. I had Hispanic girlfriends, Asian girlfriends, you know, Asian wife, I guess, black girlfriends, white girlfriends, friends of all denominations. But yeah, man, Trump is trash. I don't even know how we got here. I know nobody was here for that shit. I've been drinking. I'm gonna grab this Black and Mild real quick. What in the fuck? All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm Bike. My apologies. I don't even know where this shit went to. Probably went over to the fucking... It always goes over there and shit. It's all fucking... like 2 shirts and a jacket with a box and some shit I'm not sure I'm going to put up or not. I've been fucking with this shit, though. Not really. Absolutely not really, but... because it gets out of tune too easy. Let me read some of the shit that y'all are saying. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I want to kind of read some of the shit that y'all are talking about. Yeah, we fuck with the Netherlands here too. Well, most Americans, we fuck with the Netherlands. Because isn't the Netherlands is where Amsterdam's at, right? Amsterdam's in the Netherlands. Am I correct? I guess I got to scroll down to the bottom of the screen now. I can tune it. I have a tuner for it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I got a tuner for the bitch. It's every time I use it, I have to tune it. Like every day, if I fuck with that shit, I gotta tune that shit. Cause I'm gonna sample that shit, and that shit is gonna go into a plugin. Like I'm gonna sample the shit, but I'm gonna sample it a bunch of different times, and I'm gonna run it through all these pedals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get like, you know, probably 5 to 10 harp presets, you know, and then the same, like I got a kalimba and shit, so you'll probably get, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get this shit to pause. So some of this shit that sounds cool when you put effects on it is like, Alright, so I got some just random shit that's like cool to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got this. I fucking suck at playing this thing though. This like Zelda Ocarina shit. Hey, Ocarina. Hold on. But it just, I don't know. But when you put effects on this shit and you make it a chord, it sounds fire as shit. Like I did it on a stream a couple of years ago. Like I sampled this shit. I would have to practice with it a little bit more because you got all these different holes and I haven't used it in probably a year, to be honest. But like when I make that shit, I'm going to use this shit too, but I'm going to run it through all this shit and it gets like this thick, luscious ass patty sound. It's fire as fuck. Like for real, I made like a couple beats with that shit. I made a video with this shit. Matter of fact, no, I made a video of this shit. Like, fuck that. Let's go find this sound. Oh, and I got one of these, obviously, a kalimba. Someone to sample that shit, run it through the shit. I mean, I got this. I don't know if I'm gonna use this though. I don't really like the sound of this. I don't really know if I'm gonna use this. But yeah, man, I got a few little shits that I want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because I got all this shit too. But it's always fun when you get to mess with different shit and run stuff through different stuff, and that's what makes that process fun. But yeah, I can't wait to kind of fuck with that shit a little bit. So what else? What else did I see? Yeah, politics are crazy because it's like, well, I can't say in America though. I can't say in America that not everybody wants Trump to be the president because it shit is not fucking true. It is not true. I believe that nigga won the majority vote. I would never sit here and be like, oh, they cheated for him. No. I've seen MAGA people. I've seen so many of these motherfuckers. You ain't got to pay them. I've seen them. There's as many of them as there are us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're everywhere. Like, every time you leave your house, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see a MAGA. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere. Especially around voting time. You know they exist. We ain't got to lie. You said try doing what? I just grabbed what I could see real quick. I didn't want to be too long on the stream and have y'all waiting for me. Because I was playing that instrument and shit, you know? So let's get to the next track. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I get. And I'm going to have what time is it? We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes. I think. I'll stream until I finish my next beer. I think that's what I got in me for today. I do feel like being selfish for a second and playing a track, so I'm going to do that. I think I played this track the other day, but I feel like hearing it. If you weren't here, I didn't hear it, you can hear it today. It's something I'm going to use in a video. Ooh. it's him. Something unworldly with the pen. Showing up early to the gym. Blowing up early, my day begins. Knowing surely I'll stack some ends. Growing fury at it again. Acting in sin, attacking your kin. Unmasking a grin and laughing at them. I'll scatter they friends and tatter they skin. Batter they limbs and shatter they chins. Who do you know that's better than him? Rip up the beat, who's madder than him? The skinniest brother for fatter than Slim. Your favorite rapper's an actor within. So he's no factor no matter I win. The sickest with data, the chatter I'm in. Omaha, Nebraska, the city in which I represent, the city in which it's evident. These killers and dealers not hesitant. They running up in your residence, gunning up all your residents. They'll put you to sleep with no sedatives, not giving a fuck about relatives. The reason that this is all relevant, the obvious lack of intelligence. We leaving them lifeless like skeletons, eating them seeds in my regiment. Everything spitting is definite, all of my element. This track is evidence. My verbiage is elegant, eloquent, still pissing some drips of some excellence. Close this shit down. Wow. How you like me, motherfucker? All right, up next we got Buckshot, Buck with Don Dada. Big X the plug. Let's go.
It's Buckworks, baby.
You said you know my voice. Appreciate that, y'all. I'll play another track for you, because you ain't been in the live stream, so you ain't really heard no music. I'll play another track for you, dog, after this. It'll be a short one. Hard as shit. The mix needs a little work, but the beat's hard. This sample fire as fuck. Officer Ricky, huh? I got a Lambo. It's sitting on some 24s. I thought y'all niggas know. No, I can't rap like him. It's Officer Ricky. Never push it, no peace. That shit was fire, dog. I mean, my only complaints is, like, I feel like the mix could have been a little bit tighter. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like the kick and the 808 combination. Side chain that kick and send that shit to a bust, my boy, with your hi-hats and your snare. Make that kick a little bit higher. And then, like, if you don't want the kick, if you still want the kick to sit soft into the beat, then you can just change the velocity of the kicks, the ones that you want to sit soft in the beat. But parallel process that shit, my boy. That shit'll do wonders for that beat. I'm gonna play one more track for you real quick. And Tony, a lot of people have heard this shit already. You're gonna hear it again, cause I do what I want. This shit ain't all the way mixed down. I sent these stems to my homeboy. He's gonna mix the track. Check. Something. Hit the keys. It seems that we fell on unbearable times. They jacking our culture but swearing it's fine. Theft by deception and pair with a crime. I walk in their shoes but they're scared to wear mine. Even some Jordans that better design. Hip hop is culture so there is to find. They swearing they MC with merry-go rhymes. I'm stomping them out with their terrible lines. They never told us who the popular vote is, so I'm here to show my ass just like the POTUS. Taking out rappers and here is the notice. Where is your message? You change the focus to ass, titties, bash, cash, bitties, flash, feud, shit it, smash through the city. I don't just be talking shit, pop up in your metropolis on you just like the coppers is on these niggas that rock the grip. What you spittin', kid, not till it. None of your homies knocking it, feeding until I got this shit. Bringing that funk, I'm dropping it. Sitting back like an ottoman, quarterbacking a monogram, paper stacking a model, then make it happen, no lotto plan. Set up shop like a taco stand, the aficionado and fire like Colorado. Strand Savage, call me the Macho Man. Or Mankind, I'm Mick Foley. Are you Goku? Are you Broly? Do you hold it down for the Brodies? Just know when I come through, man, shots split heads like goalies. You can praise the law, but just know the situation was already holy. On the roads to American dreams, you can call me Cody. I'm old school, 44, I still sip on them 40s. My girl is still my shorty, my niggas still my woadies. High key, I'm an OG, no need to put that on low key. Some, you know me. Man's a type piece of killer, Montana type piece of dealer. Trigger type hill stiller, ride it like 4-wheelers. She popping like Glorilla. Mike time to guess I know the game and I'm scoring like I'm a Steeler. Yeah. No, I've never heard of Casey Nolan. All right. Up next, we've got Ergen Durovsky, YouTube live review. Yeah, I want the mix to be a little bit better. And the master to be a little better. Might as well not make it the best it can be. All right, you got Ergen Durovsky. I'm not downloading anything. You gotta send me an MP3. You have to send me a YouTube link, a SoundCloud link. You can send me a freaking BandLab link. I'm not downloading nothing though. All right, up next I've got The Fiend, Out of Mind. Let's go. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you're having a good time. Give me a thumbs up if you love your mama. Let's go. Hey. Come on. Give me a thumbs up if you love your mama. Just one time. Bow. Throw that shit up.
Must be out of your mind.
shit hard as fuck. I would like some velocity on the dun 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 dun. Maybe some effects on that shit too, if you can. If you can, because it's just a sample, then I get it. This shit reminds me of some 1992 hip hop music. Dungeon dragon, change your little pants cause your pants was sagging. Check out the scenario. Some shit like that. Posse cut.
Must be out of your mind.
Beats hard, dog. I'll go ahead and give you one of these real quick. And then I'm gonna pivot to some other shit real quick, cause like sometimes I feel like y'all motherfuckers be, I don't want to say crossing the line, but y'all be, sometimes it's like, man, read the shit that you about to type in my chat before you send this shit, cause I'm gonna address the shit. So it's like right here, Dorofsky Music is like, I don't know if you remember, you said the same thing on the stream a month ago and you still ended up downloading it, but it's okay. I will send a link. Laugh oh loud. Well, then I have a question for you. FBI, open up! So my question for you is, if you did that shit a month ago, then why would you do that shit again? If you already knew what the rules were, then why the fuck would you send me some shit I gotta download again? Clearly, I don't want to download anything on my computer. The reason being is because I download shit every day for y'all's motherfuckers' entertainment. So since I do that shit and trying to help y'all out, that means I ain't got no space on my computer to download shit. So if everybody who sent music to me sent me some shit I had to download, I wouldn't have any more space on my computer for anything else. Cause I always have to fucking delete shit every fucking day in order to put out videos for you. So don't come here and ask me to change my rules. No matter how hard your beats are, whether your beats are harder than mine or not harder than mine, or in the same part, it doesn't matter. You could be 3 times doper than me. Don't come over here and tell me the way I gotta do my shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. I built this shit. Solo dolo. In a room. Putting out content. Chill the fuck out. Or you can't get cooked. Sometimes niggas don't know if your boy something will cook your ass. That's what I do, motherfucker. All right. Here we go. I ain't downloading shit, basically is the point of this shit. And I'm sorry I had to cook your ass, but fucking I shouldn't have to deal with that shit every stream at this point, man. I've got over 500 streams. I've probably listened to people's music over 250 times. Why are motherfuckers still sending me fucking downloads? Take that burp. Take that, take that, take that. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. All right, sorry for that crash out. Sometimes you gotta crash out and pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up to skull with him. All right, so I'll still play your track next, though, Jarofsky. Even though I cooked you, I'm not a dick. Normally I always do say, if you send me your track, I'll play your track next. I'll give you a super chat ish type shit. Come on, Crown Dot Wave, let go. Come on. Yeah, this shit hard. Yeah, I killed this beat. This shit fire as fuck. This shit fire as fuck, but I still stand by my previous point in which don't be sending me no shit to download. But the shit fire. I mean, you already know you got it, dog. You already know you got it. You could have. I know why you didn't get that cut off, because you probably just uploaded this shit right now as I sent the beat over. So I'll even do something I normally don't do. Oh yeah, you're not even gonna get this compliment though, because you can't fix the beat. Resend me the beat. You can screenshot this. You can screenshot this and send it back to me, and I'll still come back and comment the same shit. But yeah, you gotta fix the beat. So I guess we got positives and negatives on that one, right? Tagalog is what? Isn't that Filipino speak? If I'm correct. Tagalog? I'm sure that's what Filipino speak. This was my ex-wife's parents spoke. She didn't speak none of that shit. Or it's like Tagalog. It's like Tagalog, isn't it? It's not Tagalog, it's like Tagalog. Antony? Tagalog? Something like that. Fuck it. We'll Google the shit. We here. Okay. We still gonna Google the shit though. Tagalog? Something like that. I feel like that's what it is. Tagalog pronunciation. Hey, I'm American. You gotta remember we're stupid. I mean, I might grasp a lot of things, but we don't get a lot of information passed over to us that we store.
Tagalog.
Tagalog? I feel like it's Tagalog. Tagalog? All right. Might be Tagalog.
Tagalog.
You talking about me burping in the microphone for y'all? Hey, man, look, I'm going to tell you one thing. Every time that I burp into the microphone, that's a fucking gift to you, dog. I can't even keep a straight face and do this shit. I've been watching these niggas at Streamers U, and I want to be a little more wild. I want to wild out a little bit more on chat and stream, and I want to talk more shit. Because it's like, I don't really mean this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you know if I mean it. If I kick you out of my fucking chat, then that means I'm really mad at you. But sometimes I want to start talking shit to y'all motherfuckers, because that shit be fun too. And that shit can get off of the content just being drab sometimes or boring on the stream. He said, I agree, it's a gift. But I want to do more of just like talking shit and shit like that, you know? Because why not? Y'all can talk shit back in the chat. I won't cross the line, like I won't violate you. And if I violate you, I'll apologize. Or we'll do a group poll. If you feel like I violated you and the group feels like I violated you, then I'll apologize to you. You know? I'm just reading what you're saying, Stamina. You can do what you want with your own equipment. It's just normally listen to you in my studio because I'm away. Yo, but see, that's the thing, though. See, that belch, my boy, was supposed to hit with extra bass. Hey, tell me that shit didn't rumble your headphones, though. You know what I'm saying? That shit, hey, you should sample that shit. Let me stop. I feel like you could use that shit in your next trap or your next track and shit. Put a little bit of reverb on that shit. But what are we doing here, Dazzit Direct? Have I apologized to you publicly on my platform and unblocked you? You might have caught me on a bad night. Sometimes I have bad nights too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I apologize. How many more times I gotta apologize? See, this is that ex-girlfriend fucking energy right now. You're giving me that energy of, all right, we broke up for a little bit, pause, and then I found out I was wrong. I ain't cheat on you or nothing, but I came to the wrong conclusion in an argument, and I was like, I could never be with somebody whose tone would be as such. So then I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go sow my oats, pause, and go fuck with all these other motherfuckers who you know watching the stream. That nigga ain't trying to fuck with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I found out 6 months later I was wrong. So then I swiftly called you and apologized and said, my apologies for said behavior that one might have called diabolical or insanity a few months back. But would you forgive me? And you said yes. And then what had happened was 2 months later, you bring that shit up in a petty war. I'm joking with all this shit. I hope you know that shit. I don't give a fuck. I know you don't give a fuck either because you're here chilling. No, I was just talking shit too. I just been watching a lot of WL content, and I feel like I could do some of that shit, but I don't want to like do it to like where I'm like screaming in the microphone or acting all crazy or really disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? Like calling you, you know, I ain't calling nobody in the chat this at all, but I'm saying I don't want to get to a point to where I'm trying to like get views off of content because I'm calling y'all hoes and bitches and, you know, shit like that, but just, you know. I guess I'm gonna play a couple more tracks. I'm about to get off here though. I'm gonna play a couple more tracks. Hey yo, pause, Antony. All right, but this is what the streams be like, you know. I might stay on for a little bit longer. I got another beer. Let me go get my other beer. I got one more beer, so let me go get that. I'll stay on until I'm done with that beer. All right, Jason Vega, you're up next. TikTok. I guess I can go TikTok. I'm drinking Miller Lite right now. I had an IPA. I had a couple of Bushes, and then I had some Miller Lights. So that's what I've been drinking. What's up, Midnight Black 423? Yeah, Stanley, we be here, man. I be doing this. Maybe I'll do this stream on Saturday and Sunday, like maybe both days, because all the people who be here on Sunday, some of them are here, but not all of them are here. But everybody's got different schedules and shit, so I got to figure out. I don't always like doing this shit I don't necessarily like doing this shit at like 8 o'clock at night, because I've said this before, but Bolo does this shit either on Wednesday or Thursday. And I ain't talking shit. Bolo started this shit before I did. He's been running his channel longer than I am. He's somebody I watch his content. I fuck with his shit. Pause. I don't want to be doing my shit when he's doing his shit. And then I don't have like a huge following. So it's like super hit or miss on how many people are going to show up on like Wednesday at 8, because it's like, 8 o'clock. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK. So a lot of people are going to sleep, They're not here for my streams. And then I can't really do streams at like 5 o'clock because it's not an ideal time for where people are home from America. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's only 5 here, but it's 4, 3, 1, 11 o'clock in Hawaii. So people aren't home from work. Nobody, you always be here. Because if I do it Saturday, Sunday, and then like a lot of times some of y'all send 2 tracks. I don't know how many tracks y'all work on throughout the week, but if your second track don't get played, you can send that shit again the next day. Because I know I make a bunch of beats. I want to make a beat right now. Yeah, and see, it's different for everybody. Sometimes this works for some people on a Saturday, and it works for some people on a Sunday. And I've been doing it on Sunday, pause, for like, shit, at least 4 years now. At least 4 years. I got my MacBook in 2020 about this time. Maybe about 5 years. But yeah, Av used to stream on Sundays too, and he would stream later than me, but I had to stop streaming late because it was like the Cowboys games were fucking up how I could do Sunday streams. So then I started doing my listening to your music streams at like noon. I don't know, or like maybe like 1 or something like that. If y'all remember, it would be halftime. It would be halftime of the NFL game. And this is when Preston was here all the time and a bunch of other folks and shit. But I would always get on at halftime of the early game because the Cowboys normally play 4:30 games or they play night games. And I'm not going to miss the Cowboys games. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. Like, my favorite thing to watch is the Cowboys play football. Even though we be sucking a lot or we be good, but we blow it, I just enjoy it. It just brings back memories of my childhood, So I enjoy watching them games. So I'm not going to miss the games to stream because I don't watch a lot of TV. That's the only shit I watch. So then I was like, well, how can I get out of Av's way? Because I ain't trying to stream at the same time as Ab, but I'm still trying to do the same thing I'm doing because I've been doing this stream for fucking almost 5 years now, or 5 years. And so I just started doing it earlier on Sunday. Because Saturdays were hard because I was putting out content every Saturday. But I've kind of changed the way I think about putting out content because I don't think it really matters if I put out a piece of content at 11 and live stream at 2. I don't think people care. The people who are going to watch the live stream are going to hang out in the live stream. The people who are going to watch the content are going to watch the content. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's Saturday right now in the USA. It's Saturday night, I guess. 5:38. So I think like after 5 o'clock, we consider that nighttime here in America. If I believe from the lessons I learned when I was a child. Afternoon would be like noon to 5. Nighttime is like 5 to like 10 or something. Late night is like 10 or 11 to you wake the fuck up. Or early AM. All right, up next we got Jason Vacay. Are you just talking?
Wild, Wild West. What if you don't bow down? Yeah. Riding in the wind, God bless.
See, bro, if you do some shit like this, let me give you what you should do. So in order to shoot these videos, and I'll show you through experience, right? Because I can show you better than I can tell you. Because when you're doing these videos, you have to sound good. You got to make people want to stay with it. So you have to put effects on it. You have to basically record that shit like it's a track, and then you do a voiceover when you're in the car. So listen to this track. Or when you're singing, at least.
Check, yeah. They calling me Shannon. I be on sharp. These rappers overrated.
So you see, but you hear how I have like all the effects on my shit. It sounds professional. This is how you need to make these videos.
Check, yeah. They calling me Shannon. I be on sharp. These rappers overrated. Keon Clark, blue chipper like Shaq. Neon's part. I'm ice cold on these hoes. Free on hard, and when it's over, I wouldn't pee on.
Oh, y'all can't even see this shit. I guess I'll play it back for one more time. But yeah, so here's the video. Here's my shit. Sorry, I can't give you an example and not show you the video.
Check, yeah. They calling me Shannon. I be on sharp. These rappers overrated. Keon Clark, blue chipper like Shaq. Neon's part. I'm ice cold on these hoes. Free on hard, and when it's over, I wouldn't pee on sparks. It's fishy now, cause even minnows trying to feed on sharks. He like Jamal Crawford off the bench. He don't start. Your girl stay on the D like Jordan Key on Starks. Every day still stacking the dough. I've been grinding since I was back in the O. Had to switch it up and put the trapping on hold. Best thing I ever did was put the rap in control. I used to feel like me in the streets was close, but lately feeling like me in the streets on ghost. Cause I be in the studio with beats and flows, and since they made it legal, got to keep on roast. Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta make that shit sound good. So like at first listen, I'm like, man, why doesn't he have no effects and shit on this? It's not bad, but
She's an inferno. It's a hell of a time. Burning like a candlelight. Your love is dangerous. Your love is, my love is, our love is. Burning like a candlelight.
This beat is smooth though.
Your love is dangerous. Your love is, my love is, our love is. Who's not entertained by my pain? Who ain't cash a check off my name? When my campaign turned to campaign, I burned 8 billion to take off my chains. Burn, baby, burn. Sometimes it hurts, I guess I never learned. To who may concern, the CEO of the firm is now somewhere smoking sherm with Big Worm. A couple wrong turns could fry you forever. It's a permanent burn. You charging for cookie, that's paying for your buck. If you kissing on the mouth, you ain't charging enough. You heard I was flying them out. They was trying for clout. I was dying of gout. Man, the world gone mad. Heard R. Kelly in the next Balenciaga ad. Burning like a candlelight. Your love is dangerous. Your love is, my love is, our love is. Burning like a candlelight. Your love is dangerous. Your love is, my love is. Her body like the Wild Wild West. What if you don't bow down? Yeah. Riding in the wind, God bless.
So it looks like this video got a lot of traction. Looks like you got 229 likes on that shit, which is fire. A bunch of saves and shit. But bro, if you got 229 likes off this shit, if you would have mixed this track down and then put a little bit of auto-tune on your voice, this track would probably have it'd probably have 10 times the amount of likes. It'd probably have 2,000, you know what I'm saying? 2,000 likes and shit on it. So like when you're doing these reels, it's okay to do it, the TikTok shit, how you're going to do it. But when you see most of the people who do raps and stuff, well, from what I see, I could be wrong, but from what I see, the people who blow up, it sounds like they're just doing a voice. It sounds like, it looks like a music video, right? So it sounded like a sound over or a voiceover. You know what I mean? It looks like they're, you know what I'm saying, lip syncing, or I don't normally lip sync. I normally rap along with the song to make sure my lips don't fuck up. That's how I record a video. So if a video's going, I normally will get the video started. The music goes so that the camera can hear the music. It makes it easier to line up the fucking all the audio and the video and shit. And then I just rap the vocals over top of the beat. And so then that way I can just match everything up, and then it just, you know, they don't have to worry about your lips being off and shit like that. So I'm telling you, this shit would be fire if it was mixed better. I ain't talking shit, man. I'm just telling you what I think. I got a video for you coming out probably on Monday about some different vocal effects that you can use when mixing tracks. I think I'll probably put it out Monday. All right, next we got Stanley Van Der Poel. If I have to download this shit, I don't even know what this shit is. Oh, nope, we're not doing that. Yeah, you gotta not do that. You gotta send me a MP. I've already given out what you have to send me: an MPC link or MP3, a YouTube link, a BandLab link, a SoundCloud link. Hell, I might even take a Dropbox link. But I ain't taking a Spotify link and a download. Not gonna happen. EDU Garcia parodies nuts. I can't play your track yet because I played your other track earlier, I thought. No, I didn't. I thought I played your track earlier. All right, let's go. EDU Garcia Day parodies nuts. Oh no, you just told me that you was gonna drop later.
Are you realistic about who you are, and you know what I mean? Do you get?
I don't think so. No, I don't think I have a good perspective of myself particularly. Although I don't dislike myself, I'm reasonably comfortable with me.
So what is that perspective that you have of yourself?
rap to this shit. But we're going to today. Because I do what I want. Check. Yo. Check. Yo, they want beef over cheese, that's pepper jacks. Me beefing over cheese, nigga never that. So if we got a problem, you should probably sweat it back. Man, she told me she had that super silk with the wet the cat. She came over, and then she never said I'm whack. I'm a player, so hold on, I gotta run this back. I fuck that shit up. I ain't kicked that shit in a long ass time. Yo. They want beef over cheese, that's pepper jacks. Me beefing over cheese, never that. So if we got a problem, you should probably sweat it black. She told me super soaker, and then wet that cat. She come to all the shows and said I'm never whack, and I'm a player, so she ain't no. I let her back, took her to the crib, and then I fed her some snacks. She was on the team, and you can't get her back. I guess that's how it goes when you live in the jungle. Hold on to your girl like the rock, don't fumble, cause I'ma pick it up to the house I rumble. And that's what you get for being a jerk, not humble. Long on the money, she spent paper too. She said she wouldn't, and she played for two. She just happy she ain't gotta pay for you. I guess I'm on demand, nigga, that's a pay-per-view. Yeah, let's fucking go, nigga. What? Hey. Yeah, that beat was fire shit. I mean, I don't really have no complaints on that shit. That's some shit I'd rap to, clearly. Because I don't even rap that verse like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I kind of, you know, obviously, if I do make music, I can switch up how I'm going to rap some shit. But that shit was fire as shit, bro. That shit was fire as shit, bro. Come on, let's go. Let's go. If somebody else sends in a banger-ass beat, I'll rap to that shit. But it better be a banger-ass beat. Oh, we got HTX Youngster in the building. Ugh. I feel like rapping. Who got a beat that I can rap to right now? Like, you could send me a beat that I would kill right now. Who got one of them? I kind of feel like rapping. But if I don't feel like rapping to the beat, I get to turn that shit off right away and you don't have to feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm like, I'm not trying to rap on this shit right now, that don't necessarily mean that your beat is trash. That just means I don't feel like rapping on that. It's not what I'm trying to rap to right now. All right, Christopher Rodriguez, I'm going to give you a chance. Send me the beat. Edie, send me the beat. Just send the beat. I'll see it at the top of my email. Send the beat. I'm trying to rap on some shit right now for a couple of minutes.
Come on, test me. Come on. Come on. You know who not bomb clad ramping? You know me? I am the original Jamaican Dantana. You understand? Jamaican road one. I ramp with bomb clad me. Come on. I murder people for fun. Murder bomb clad for fun.
I got something for this. I got something for this. I don't like that switch though. kick this shit over it. Here's something y'all might have heard before though, but it'll sound good on this shit. Check. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta turn the beat down. Check. Yeah. Check. Yo. Check. Yeah. Check. Hey yo, if shit get hairy, I'ma be Chewbacca, and I'ma be there for the couple like I got 2 new rockers. My boo-boo blockers, a voodoo doctor and a Hulu watcher. Ever had your shit pushed in? Doo-doo stopper, my crew grew proper, was a foo-boo copper or a guru knocker. Can't bite me, cause my cuckoo's hotter. Is that your dame? Well, I'm a choo-choo spotter, and I'm trained. So you know who got it. She love my hoo-hoo water. I got a buku roster. They always get the message. Ha, Bluetooth talker, ooh-boo walker. My dog still chew through blockers, shoot through coppers, play it back. YouTube watchers, 3W dots. This the huddle you plot. It's the trouble you got when knuckles turn rock. Used to cuddle a Glock, but the couple is stopped. No love for those thoughts, cause once I start, I can't stop. Let's fucking go. You didn't know something got bars, nigga. I think the snare could probably change though. Yeah, I think a more boom bap is chair. I agree with you, Antony. But I like, I can't, it's who shot you. Of course I'm gonna rap to that shit. I'm not even gonna address that comment. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cody Banks has me. Cody Beats has me Cody Banks has me dying right now. Oh shit. Hey man, what you're not gonna do, hey dog, we gotta go back here. Come on, hold on. What you not gonna fucking do is come over to my channel, put my black ass on channel for saying some shit that may or may not have been sus. I couldn't even say pause yet because you didn't let me finish the channel. By channel, I mean the verse. Nigga, I've been drinking. But that doesn't change the point and the main focus of this motherfucking, this court case that we have brought to the jury, the judge, the prosecution, and the defense at this moment in time. So all I'm saying is, nigga, I said that shit a long ass time ago. It was just an old ass rap, nigga. Don't kill me. Hey, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I got some shit. Y'all think I'm joking? I got some shit. Y'all think I'm joking? I got some shit. Like, I for real want to start doing comedy, but not like in my the YouTube videos on this channel. Like, I'd still do this channel, but I want to do shit, and I got like every day I think of funny ass shit to talk about, dog. So like when I go through my phone,
So when you get into that wrestling bit, you need to really go in on that shit. You need to be like, for real, who created this shit? Because niggas jump off the motherfucking top rope and do a frog splash. So they be like, And then do like the frog splash. You know what I'm saying? That little motion you see in the camera in the future. That was me doing a frog splash. Pause softly. But back to the joke. So like, be like, crack joke about that shit. Like, be like, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga frog splashed me in a ring, there's no way he was gonna be able to tap me out. That's not gonna be the finishing move, or like you know, any of the shit off the top rope. That's a good shit.
No, I just got some jokes, man. I'm gonna tell y'all one joke. Fuck it, I've told this joke before on the stream. I'm gonna tell it again. If you leave, you leave. If you don't, you don't. I just gotta read it. I mean, I got bits. I got a bunch of bits. I probably have probably have 20 different bits of comedy. I like to tell this story though, because this is like my beginner story. Since I've already told this story on the internet, I'm okay telling this one again, because if somebody steals the idea, it's always preference back into time. So I don't want to start like telling a bunch of my other shit, but I got like some funny ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that would hit on the internet, and then shit that would hit on stage and shit. Because I've been kind of thinking about, either if I can't do this shit, I can still give these ideas off to somebody, and I can just be a writer for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if, I don't know, I think I could get ideas off. I think I could still sell all these stories and shit. And so every day I like record it. I like do like a camera record, and every time I think of some funny ass shit, as either I'm going through it or I think about shit that I've gone through in the past, I just be coming up with all these funny ass stories. But it's like, nigga, I don't want to go on stage and bomb. You know what I'm saying? I know it's part of the process. You got to start off by going on stage and bombing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the start of your comedy career. I don't feel like doing that shit, dude. I don't want to do that shit. I ain't really bombed that much when I was like rapping. I may not have always got the greatest like ovation from the fans, because it always depended on what base of people were going to be there for the night. So if it was like a bunch of trap rappers, then their fan base wasn't going to be showing me a bunch of love. But if it was a bunch of hip hop, you know, backpackers, then I would get a bunch of love. So it just depended on who was up there, you know, like what the fan base was for the most part. My people who used to always show up would always give me love, you know. But there's a difference between getting love from like 40 to 50 people than getting love from like 300 to 350 people, you know? But I always hosted the shows. I didn't discriminate. But yeah, I'm going to tell this joke real quick. Y'all tell me if this is funny. Or y'all tell me if I should stop. I've told it before on the stream. Some of y'all may have heard it. Sorry to y'all niggas and niggettes. All right. So the joke goes as such. Let me tell you what I hate about dating. When women come over and chill, they always say they cold. I always offer to turn the heater up. If they're still cold, then I offer them a blanket. Gotta give them a blanket. Fellas, you know, each and every last one of y'all niggas know that if you turn the thermostat above 74, it feels like the depths of hell. It never fails, but every time I offer a blanket, she gonna say, nah, let me get a hoodie, and roll her eyes. I always reply, respectfully, ma'am, I can't do that. I need all them hoodies, each and every last one of them motherfuckers. She gonna reply, what does that even mean? Now look, I got two options. That's really what I got at this point, right? I could tell her the truth, or I can go get her a hoodie. Since hoodies are forever, and she might just be for tonight, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Cause y'all women be stealing. Y'all steal hoodies, y'all steal sweats, y'all steal anything y'all can at every given chance you get, and you think this shit is okay. Of course she said, No, we don't. Now, ladies, y'all know y'all all still got at least one hoodie or one pair of sweats that you stole from someone that you got with 5 or 6 years ago. Some of y'all hoes got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs of them shits. That's y'all's outfit. Just collecting them like infinity stones. It's like, in y'all's mind, oh my God, Daquan won't mind if I take his hoodie. It's a keepsake. Nah, nigga. Nah. Daquan minds. Daquan gives a whole single solitary fuck. You know hoodies were created in the 1930s. Hoodies were created in the 1930s. That's no cap. That's no lie. But what this did, though, was it led to the great hoodie debacle in 1939. See, in 1939, Ethel Wilson was the first woman to successfully pull off a hoodie theft. See, Ethel, she went to a young Arthur Hamilton's one last time before moving. She asked Arthur, "Can I wear your hoodie? It's cold." Arthur, being the gentleman that he is, he kindly obliged. When it was time to leave, Ethel said, "I'll bring it back to Marlowe." Needless to say, Arthur never saw that motherfucking hoodie again in his whole entire life. Ethel went on to tell ladies, Ethel went on to always wear that hoodie, and when asked where she bought it from, she told the story. Soon after that story spread, women were stealing hoodies left and motherfucking right. No, I'm lying. I made all that shit up. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But for real, I got a question for y'all ladies. Why do y'all lie to us? Talking about, oh, my bad, I forgot your hoodie at my house. How you forget my hoodie? We just talked on the phone 20 minutes ago, and you want me to believe you forgot? You want me to believe you forgot? You remember everything I've said ever at any point in life. Everything anyone said about me and everything I say in your dreams, and you bring it up days, months, and even years later. You can't remember to bring my hoodie back, but you can remember all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Yo, today's TED Talk, yes, is for real. Never lend your hoodies out, dog. We need them. Hoodies is forever, dog. Hoodies is forever. But I think if I memorize that shit, I could present it well, you know? I mean, I got other shit that's, you know, just comedy. I've showed this before. I'll show it one more time. Oh, one more time. Do you ever sit back and think to yourself, it's crazy how the world has evolved? Just think, your great-great, 1,000 times more great-grandparents used to live outside and hunt animals with rocks. Rocks. All through time, men have provided food and shelter for women, and women raised the kids and took care of the house. But now women want to run everything. Could you imagine a society where cave women were the hunters and cavemen stayed at home with the kids? How could y'all be protectors and y'all are scared of, wait for it, bugs. Friggin' bugs. Why are y'all scared of bugs? SMH. Imagine with me, the wife comes home barehanded and the husband asks, "Where's dinner? I thought we were eating brontosaurus sandwiches for dinner tonight." "Well, I saw a couple of hornets, a beetle, and a spider, so I said, 'Not today, Satan, not today,' and I came home." You mean to tell me I've been playing hide the rock all day with Job and Mary, and now I gotta eat leaves and grass for dinner again? You would think women would love men for creating bug-free vessels in which women could live without the fear of bees, ants, flies, centipedes, and danger in their lives. Some of y'all fellas out there laughing right now like you wouldn't holler if a mosquito flew out of nowhere and landed on you right now. Cut that out, fellas. It's amazing that in an era of such great technology as a fly swatter and bug spray that y'all are still scared. Women will move out of a house that's fully paid off if a big enough spider moves in. Fellas, you know what? The next time your woman starts a petty argument with you, do just one thing. Simply open the front door, take her one step outside, grab the first bug you see, walk back in the house, look your woman directly in the eye sockets and say firmly, "If you don't calm down with all that yelling, I'm gonna lay this ladybug right across your neck and leave you to fend for yourself." I bet the whole complexity of the situation changes. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the... Yeah, I know, it's goofy. You ain't gotta tell me. So, y'all, I think I'm done with the music review for the day. If I didn't get to your track, I apologize. It's already been 3 hours and 22 minutes at this point. I'm about to go over to my homie's house and probably smoke some more, take a couple shots. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. We can talk for just a couple minutes if y'all want to chat about anything. What's on y'all's mind? If y'all have anything on your mind, you know, I like to open that shit up at the end of the chat. Sometimes I might have missed some shit that you said. So if I missed some shit that you said and you want to repeat that shit, then you can repeat the shit and I'll try to answer it. Don't say no stupid ass shit though. Don't be an ass clown. I'm not Google translating nothing. That's no shit talking. I'm not telling y'all that you can only talk your language here or you can only talk English here. I'm not saying that either, but I ain't Googling chatting shit. I ain't Google chatting shit. We're not trying to translate. I'm not translating shit. My French skills are like, you know, oui, parlez-vous Francois? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I got French fries, I got French toast, you know what I'm saying? Baguette, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Croissant, you know what I'm saying? Look. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna get canceled for acting like a fool one day. That shit's gonna happen. Oi. Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. My Spanish is on point. Victor Wembanyama. You know what I'm saying? On point, bro. I'm a professional. You know what I'm saying? Like I should be really, I should be like either a translator or I should be like a nigga that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me stop. Oh, let me stop before I get canceled. I love y'all. Everybody from France. Oui. Yeah, see, I fuck with y'all niggas, you know? Fuck with y'all. I'm about to get canceled today. I told all the niggas from the UK they love fucking tea and crumpets. I told the French people, and a wee. Y'all gonna cancel my black ass today, but I for real love y'all. I ain't talking shit like for real. I'm just joking. I for real love y'all. I fuck with y'all. That's literally why I got on the stream at 2:00 was to fuck with y'all, because I could have waited until 8 or 9 and then it would have been all Americans in the chat. So I literally got on this stream to fuck with everybody who I'm talking shit about right now. I don't mean that shit negatively though. Nigga, if you like tea and crumpets, nigga, do you, boo-boo. Do you. You know what I'm saying? If you eat croissants and baguettes every day, nigga, do you, boo-boo. Do you? Is a bagel from France? Nah, for real, that's a real question. Are bagels from France? Somebody in the chat let me know. I'll Google this shit. Fuck it. Guess I got a computer. Hey, nigga. Hey. See, look. So now we gonna do this shit. We here now. You know what I'm saying? We was here, but we here now. Nigga, we here now. Baked beans and toast. Beans and toast is the most absolutely garbage combination of shit. Let's turn this shit on so it moves too. We gonna do this right now. We gonna do this live, right? Beans and toast is the worst, the absolute worst breakfast combination I could possibly think of. Dog, I watch Beard Meats Food all the time. And this motherfucker goes and does like these goddamn English, whatever they are, English breakfast and shit. And it'd be like 6 pieces of sausage, 6 pieces of ham / Canadian bacon / what y'all niggas call bacon. And then it'd be like some bullshit. Nigga, it'd be like 2 bowls of fucking beans, 2 bowls or a bowl of fucking canned tomatoes, like a bowl of mushrooms. What the fuck do y'all niggas be eating over there, dog? I be watching this shit, right? Motherfuckers be, and then it'd be like some eggs, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, you know, some soft fried eggs and shit where the yolk breaks over everything. Y'all might have fried toast. Y'all might have like some regular toast and shit. And then I feel like I'm missing one more item that be on them full breakfast. I feel like I'm missing something. Nigga, there's no way. I've spent a lot of days drinking and getting fucked up. And there has never been a day in my life that if I had a can of fucking beans in some bread, would I get up in the morning and put them 2 bitches together. And you can't convince me that it's gonna taste good because I know what beans taste like and I know what fucking toast tastes like. And I can imagine that I can taste that shit. I can literally taste that shit and I've never tasted it before. I don't want that shit. There's no day in my fucking life I'm trying to eat beans and toast, dog. And that's not even an insult or I'm not even trying to go hard. I'm just like, nigga, that's a struggle meal. I'd rather eat a bowl of ramen noodles with a fried egg than beans and toast as a struggle meal. It's not even close either. It's not even close. It's not, nigga, I choose to eat ramen noodles and an egg, you know what I'm saying? Maybe chop up some onion, put in that shit. But like, I eat that shit for breakfast often because I like the way the shit tastes. Motherfucker, I can season it how I want to. Oh, black puddings. That's what I forgot. I told you I forgot one thing. It was black puddings. I absolutely will not try beans on toast. I don't even like regular brand Heinz beans. Like, that's part of what you don't understand is like, I don't even like, I shouldn't even, the texture. Cause it's like you got the crunch of the bread and then the beans are gonna be on top. So that shit's gonna stick to the fucking top of I don't want that shit. And it's not the same as like peanut butter and jelly. Cause when peanut butter and jelly sticks to your mouth, it's like sweet succulence of loveliness. I don't know if I want baked beans stuck to the top of my mouth. Like, it's not the same because you have the dry proponent of what we're talking about. You like how I'm trying to get technical and shit right now. But we got the dry proponent, which is the bread, which will keep that shit. I don't know, man. I feel like that shit, I don't know, man. The texture that I imagine that you get from beans and toast is the texture I don't want in my mouth when I eat shit. I don't want soggy toast either, motherfucker. Like, yo, I can do, which this is going to sound hypocritical, but I can do open-faced turkey sandwiches with like gravy and sometimes with mashed potatoes on top of it. And you get that soggy ass fucking bread on the bottom. But you have, it's because of the texture. It's like soggy on top, soggy on bottom. I can deal with it. You know, it's a whole lot of soggy shit. It's just like eating some soggy shit. But I don't want no soggy ass toast with some fucking Heinz beans because it's not going to have great flavor. Sometimes flavor can overtake some soggy ass shit or some proponents of whatever that you're eating that aren't, you don't have no crisp, you don't have no bite, you don't have this and that. But buttered toast still has a crisp to it. What are we talking about? If I got some toast and I buttered that shit, I don't know how much butter you putting on your toast. Like, my shit ain't soggy. It's wet, pause, but it's still crunchy. But I don't think that I can't. Nigga, how the fuck do y'all? There's so much shit in this world to eat. There's so much shit in this world to eat. Add beans to beans and toast? Add cheese to beans and toast? Nigga, you out here wildin', dog. You are fucking wildin'. Hey, yo. Nigga. Beans and toast with cheese? Oh, hey, yo, EDU, Garcia Paradise Nuts. Hey, I'll tell you this, doggy. I fuck with Spanish food, dog. I fuck with y'all shit. I cook y'all shit. Not as good as y'all, but I be making all kinds of shit. Fish tacos. I'll make Spanish rice from my house. I'll make all kinds of like different, not even just Mexican food, but I was with a girl for probably like 6 to 9 months, and she was from Uruguay, and she used to make food that tasted different than Mexican food. I feel like she was from Uruguay. It wasn't Paraguay. I feel like it was Uruguay. And she used to make this fucking food and shit, dog, and it would be so goddamn good. It'd be so good, you know? Like, one of my favorite meals I still make to this day is this little chicken dish that she taught me how to make, where you just cook some Spanish rice and then you cook up the chicken with tomatoes and onions, and then the seasonings that you put in it is what really shines in this dish, because all the butter, you know what I'm saying, you drip that on the rice, and oh my God, nigga, it's like, it's such a basic meal, but the fucking the flavor profile on that meal is so fire. And then you can even put, cilantro and lime on top, and it's just like, and it's a cheap ass meal, but it's so good. And then you can even eat it in tortillas. So then you can put it in your tortillas and make burritos and shit, dude. I make that shit all the time. And then I be batch mealing that shit because it's just easy to make. It's some easy ass shit to cook, but it's fucking phenomenal, dog. It's fucking phenomenal. Look, Antonio, what I will not be doing today is asking any Brit about flavor profile. Look, I got no love for my British brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm not mad at beans. Hold on. We got to go there first. I'm not mad at beans. But what I'm saying is, of all the shit I could put beans on, you want me to put beans on toast? Nigga, have you ever had red beans and rice? Just fucking, ugh. I mean, I know it's a different flavor of beans and shit, but I mean, if it's some comfort, I just, ugh. I like my baked beans to have like beef and like bell peppers and onions and a little bit of honey and brown sugar and shit like that in there, right? I might have just had a revelation. Like midstream, I might have just had a revelation. Hey, like maybe like a week ago, I made this ridiculous ass sandwich. Maybe like a week and a half ago, right? I made this ridiculous ass sandwich. Because now I'm thinking back in hindsight. Like hindsight is 50-50 sometimes. So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning and I was fucking drunk as shit. I had been smoking. I was just faded. And I was like, I need to eat something. I need to eat. And so I had some ribs. If you guys remember, I went to my parents' for my cousin's graduation a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. So, but when I left, my mom had cooked like 8-9 racks of ribs, and there was so much food left. I was like, fuck this shit. These niggas ain't gonna eat all this shit. Like, I'm about to eat this shit. This is my parents, you know? Like, nigga, I'm about to eat all this shit. So I had these 2 big ass fucking bins of food and shit, and I brought the shit back to the house. And then I was eating that shit for the next couple of days because it was a lot of food. It was probably like 13, 14 pounds of food. It was a lot of fucking food. So then one night I'm just hungry as fuck, and I'm like, dude, you should just go make yourself a grilled cheese sandwich with some turkey, some cheese, you got tomatoes, you got onions and lettuce, just make a sandwich and shit. That'll be fire, that'll get you through. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I go in the kitchen and I'm like, nigga, you should eat the rest of these ribs. So then I made a grilled cheese sandwich and I broke down like 4 or 5 ribs. And so it was like a really hearty ass sandwich. And then I took like the fucking, the barbecue beans and I mixed it in there. And then I took just a little bit though. I barely took any though. So I didn't, but see, that's the thing. I didn't take enough to change the flavor profile of the ribs, and I had barbecue sauce, which I could mix in. So I didn't mind the beans and the texture because of how I made the sandwich. And so I mixed in a little bit, not a whole lot. You know, if I did like 4 ribs, maybe it's probably like 4 ribs or 5 ribs worth of meat, I probably put in like 2 to 3 just spoonfuls of beans. So it really wasn't a whole lot of beans. But I mixed that shit in because I wanted to make the sandwich thicker and shit. So now this concoction of a sandwich, I know it sounds ghetto as fuck. This shit was so good. Like I put a piece of Velveeta cheese on the fucking bottom. So I had some American cheese on the bottom. And then on top of the American cheese, I had the turkey and shit. So I had like 4 or 5 pieces of turkey. And then on top of the turkey, I put the combination, the mixture of the ribs and the beans. And then on top of that, I put like a tomato and an onion. And then on top of that, I shred some fucking mild cheddar. Pause on that motion. But I shred some mild cheddar, and then I cooked it like a grilled cheese sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So I fried it on both sides and shit, and it was all melty. It was fire as shit, dude. It was one of the greatest sandwiches I've ever had in my whole and fucking entire life. Like, that shit was so goddamn top tier. But I had to acknowledge that, because if I'm going to talk shit about beans and toast, it's kind of what I did, but not even close. It's not even close. Like, I don't want the flavor of just beans on toast. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want beans on toast. I've never eaten cheese on any kind of baked bean. Maybe. Okay, I've done cheese on beans when it's like refried beans. Right? Because aren't those Heinz beans, I believe, aren't they still a little sweet? I can't do that shit. Maybe, but I think part of it too is this. I don't like sweet shit in the morning. So if anything has any kind of sugar in it in the morning, I don't fucking want to eat that shit. I mean, like, just a hint of any kind of sugar and some shit, and I don't want that shit. Sometimes I'll eat oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, I'll fuck with some oatmeal and shit, and I'll put sugar in it. But that's the only thing in the morning I want to eat with sugar in it. I don't eat pancakes. I don't eat waffles. No, I'm done with music, doggy. Sorry. I've already been streaming for about 3 hours and 40 minutes. We just talking shit now. Actually, I think I'm out of here. I mean, I do. I eat beans all the time. I fuck with beans. Like, I fuck with beans. Pause. I fuck with black beans, red beans, pinto beans, kidney beans. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with beans, dog. But I don't. No, we're not getting no more music on. I'm done. I'm about to go smoke a blunt with the homie and chill up and enjoy the rest of my day. My day. Black eyed peas are great too. I have some black eyed peas in my freezer right now. I cooked on New Year's. They got like sausage and bacon and shit in them. They're fucking good. But I cooked a big ass crock pot, so I just have a bunch. And then I made some gravy. And I added the gravy to the shit too, with the sauteed onions and shit. Dude, it's fire. Black eyed peas are top tier, one of my favorite side dishes. It's probably one of my top 3. I just don't get them enough. The way my mom cooks them, my mom cooks black eyed peas better than anybody else I've never tried from. And I'm not just trying to give my mom this extra clout or shit, but the way my mom makes black eyed peas, bro, I will fuck some black eyed peas up, bro. I will fuck them up. And then my grandma, she used to, when she was younger, she used to cook, like she used to make this salsa. And the combination of the salsa that my grandma used to make and the black eyed peas was so fucking insane. Because it was like it wasn't a thick salsa. So the salsa was kind of thin because the way that she shredded all the tomatoes and everything in the blender or whatever. But it just fucking went on that fucking black eyed peas so fucking great. That and gizzards. Oh, fucking gizzards with that salsa. Oh, fuck that shit up, dog. Fuck that shit up. If you gave me a plate of fucking fried chicken gizzards and black eyed peas, I'd be so fucking with my grandma's salsa, bro. That'd be the best day I have of the year. That would be the best meal I'd have of the year. It would be so fire. I'd fuck that shit up. And that's some bootleg ass food. But if you cook it right, oh my God, nigga. Give me that shit over some beans and toast. But all right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm done talking shit. I fuck with y'all.